it was actually a raffle that WD-40 did. So it went to SEMA. After SEMA, you know, they gave it away. This family in Georgia.
Yeah, I think it was. Georgia. Yeah, it was somewhere back.
They're the ones that won the vehicle. So they were literally driving the vehicle down the highway one day, 80 miles an hour, and they were cut off. There were 5 full adults in the vehicle. We had built a roll cage around the back window, and it had our bumpers on the front, a front bumper, a rear bumper. It had the sidebars, and it had like a rear cage that went around the surround of the rear window.
Mm-hmm.
And that car, it was up. Yeah. The vehicle, they were cut off by someone doing 80 miles an hour. The vehicle rolled 8 times.
Ooh.
And every single person inside that vehicle survived.
Wow.
Yeah, they said walked away.
Yeah, they said it was because of all the parts that we built on it.
That's
like if they didn't have that rear cage in the back, the whole roof would have smashed it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It just gives us chills thinking about it too. I mean, we've had people show us they've been towed out by their front bumper out of different situations. Yeah. I was towed out on our front bumper.
Oh, that's right. In the expedition, you got stuck in the expedition and you had to get yanked out. I remember that.
So we know we put them to the test, and I love that you're saying like they're durable, they're capable, they're you know, and they're attractive, they're good looking, like all of that thought goes into it, but we want it to be functional. Like we're looking at it and we're like, oh, you know, why did we build a little tiny bumper like that on the expedition? Well, it's because of the approach angle. Like we literally gave you, 8 inches more room there that you can actually go off-roading now with an expedition without tearing off that front balance.
Yeah, I was going to say, and have the skid plate, to protect it, and the wraparound to protect it for, all of those things come together to make it that functional yet stylish look. And it's super impressive to see what you guys have done. I mean, not only in the builds, like we see the builds every year at SEMA and the vehicles that you guys drive, but even in like just this product, the Baja Forge, and the style behind it, and the logos, and the going forward with what you're going to create. And I'm not saying this, but I'm saying this. I'm sure there's some Bronco parts sitting in the warehouse, waiting to get posted. They're gonna announce the Bronco at like 8 a.m. I mean at 8 p.m.
There's a Ford exec right there on the other side of the camera.
At 8:15, at 8:15, there's gonna be another drop down on the website for Bronco parts. But no, seriously, you guys are very, very impressive and always fun. Like I said, every time we've hung out with you guys, you're laughing and having a good time, and you put up with our shenanigans, and we appreciate that. So as Baja Forge is getting going and off the ground, and you're starting to see momentum, what's the first mark of success? What's the first point where you go, okay, yes, we're over that hurdle?
I don't know. Oh man.
Great question. Great question, Cody.
What is the meaning of life? Have you guys figured that out too?
We forget to think about this.
Man.
No,
you're gonna have to beep so much right now.
I love it because you're like, we're doing this. Okay, what's the first market success? I don't care. We're doing this.
Hey, do you want to ask him some math questions too?
No, look, I don't know. They seem like the type of people that sit there and at night when they're laying in bed getting ready to fall asleep, they're thinking of the future and what the next steps are, and what, when this happens, that's going to set off the momentum for this. And I just didn't know if they had that identified yet.
I don't know if I wait. Okay, so yes, you were 100% right on the sitting up at night and in the morning first thing. And people will be like, dude, I get these like emails at like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? That's when I'm up, like doing things, like thinking like, oh my gosh, I could do this right now, But no, we have some like target goals, I think, but it's funny because I guess we didn't put them that way. We just kept building them to be like, okay, as soon as this happens, this happens, this happens. But we didn't put any of those in yet.
I don't know if we've ever done that even with like LGCTS. Like,
we're working on that. We'll get back to you.
Honestly, we're just like, what can we do next? What can we do next? And we just keep doing stuff, and I don't know if we've ever been like.
But there could be a and I'm no success scientist, but there could be a method to that, meaning like, not putting a specific goal in front of you that says we have to produce and sell X. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Not putting a specific goal in front of you gives you the opportunity to be fluid with what you do and where your efforts go, and the success just continues to grow piece by piece as opposed to a milestone by milestone. So whatever you're doing,
you know what? You don't have to answer that. If you just want to talk about algebra or spreadsheets or something,
they can show us.
We can do
they
that
can show you
too.
their financials.
Listen to me.
Open up the accounting.
Listen to me.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, so how much money are you guys?
Yeah,
making?
I mean,
So-
what are you guys pulling in every year?
What's
I
the
don't
margins on these things, anyways?
So listen,
Exactly.
we are
that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, like
we
we
are
have
sitting.
certain sales numbers that in general we want to meet, but we're not like putting a like, oh, as soon as we sell 100 bumpers, then this is the next goal.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, yes, we intend on selling a crap load of bumpers, and then having that, like having the impact of like what you said, like, oh, what do people want to see next? Like, oh, we got another. I mean, we've had a couple hundred people like God, more than that. We do. No, I mean, legitimately for like our expedition, I mean, we've had hundreds of people call us daily, at least a couple times a week on things like that for the last 3 years. I mean, that's the reason why we're doing things like this, So I guess we're not looking at like, we have numbers of the bumpers. Like, yeah, we have sales numbers that we're trying to attain, and we're starting small by going, hey, we started a website, we started a business and all these things. But at the same time, we still have the other business too.
Yeah.
And we understand like how much foundation that we need to put into this. And that's really, I think, our basic goal right now is building the foundation of this. Like you already said, our products are tried and true because we've done that. We already know, like we've gone out and proved it. So now our focus is just like really getting the foundation of what we have, our store and all of those things. And then the next step is to ramp more of that up, like you had mentioned, like, the trail day too and stuff, like for us to go out and do more of that type of events, things like that.
Definitely. I think that's something we've talked about too. Like, being able to build a brand and a business to be able to afford us to do a lot of the things that we love and to keep doing those things. But our business is also something that we absolutely love. So like, it's so hard to like differentiate the two because people are always like, all you guys do is work. And I'm like, yeah, but our work is what we love.
Yeah.
And us,
And,
so
and
Like, are we working right now?
Yeah.
Is this work? Are you guys considering this work?
Well, see, this goes back to my hard questions. The reason I ask the hard questions is because we are sitting in my spare bedroom talking into microphones.
Nice.
They are doing what they do.
That's true.
I need to find out how they got to do what they do.
Our business meetings are a lot different than theirs.
Yes. Our business meetings consist of Matt and Jose crunching on chips in my front room so loudly that my wife has to come in and go, "You have to watch Presley. I can't be in there while they're eating chips." That's what happened to us tonight. She literally said, I can't listen to those guys eat chips anymore. I'm going in the other room. That's what we do. That's what we do. But no, I do.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I feel like it's the same for us. Like, yeah, we're in a building doing that, but I don't know. I mean, I guess we're the same way. We're just all like sitting around, like working and doing things, but then we're like, oh my God, like, yeah, what are you doing right now? Like, that's annoying. Or, oh, all these people are here. Oh yeah, well, they're customers. Oh, we have to help them. Damn it. Okay. So now I gotta go do all this stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I guess we all like are dealing with different things and stuff, and we love customers, but at the same time, like, I gotta get all my other shit done.
Yeah.
And there's, I don't know. I guess it's all the same to me, but I don't know.
But I think again, so let me
like, no.
this will be like the like kind of my closing thought here is like part of why I love doing this show is being able to talk to people that are doing things that they love and they're having success doing it, because I think
even though you have to talk to me every week.
Yes, but you guys sitting here, that's the burden, that's the price I pay for being able to have these conversations.
Okay.
But because to me that's infectious. Like when people love what they're doing, they're being successful at it, and they're putting that out in the world, and they're laughing while they're doing it and having a good time. Those are the kinds of people that you want to surround yourself with. You want to be around people that have that outlook and that have that ability and that drive to go, oh, I just got a great idea, I'm going to pursue it, and then figure out how to be successful with it. So those are the kinds of things that I like, are inspirational, that help others in the world go, you know what, I've got a great idea too, and maybe I'll take the chance on it and try to do something because they hear somebody's story that says, I don't know, we just took a chance and it worked. So that's
no, and I like that you bring some of those things in. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not making the millions of dollars personally yet. But that's our intention, yes. Mm-hmm. But the only reason that's our intention is so that we can go out and do the cool shit, like she said. Sorry.
I'll tell you what, I got a free I got a free chicken burrito tonight, so I'm well on my way.
And that's our goal is legitimately like, our goal is just to be like, cool, I want to go to Baja this weekend. Yeah. We want to go chase the 5,000, the 500 this weekend and be gone for a week.
Yeah.
We can't do that right now all the time. We're like, dang it. Well, you can go this time. I have to stay here. Okay. Yeah. Like, we want to all go. Okay. That's our goal, is to be able to be like, cool, we can take off right now because we're still making money doing that. And with the business the way it was, that wasn't possible. So we're trying to get into a different mode of business so that it will be possible.
Yeah.
So that is kind of our goal. I mean, in the larger part, like how you were saying things like that, I guess that's more of our goal, is like, how can we do more of the stuff that we want to do?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go back to the conversation earlier where, you got to be positive, make it happen. And I'm going to say, one day we're going to look back and we're going to go, remember when we didn't make money eating chicken burritos? Like, we made it.
Well, so thinking of the we made it part, right? I think everybody's definition of we made it is different.
I didn't say it was a lot of money. No. I was just saying.
But I think everybody's definition, like, depending on the quality of life, now we're going to get into some philosophical conversation, but your specific needs as a family and your quality of life and the things that you want to do and the work-life balance, right? For one person, that may be, I got $50,000 in the bank and I'm going to go to Mexico and surf for 4 months. You know what I mean? Yeah. For another person, that's, I want a 16,000 square foot home on the lake. It's all of that, and
it's all perspective, because think about it. If you have a new fabricator that's just starting their business out of their garage, they look at them and they're like, dude, they have it all.
Yeah.
They have, they have a connection with a major car manufacturer. They have a shop. They have a paint and body. Like, they have it all. Like, to them, like, to that new guy or person, they're successful already.
Mm-hmm. Everybody is somebody's Sarah Marshall. You guys got it. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? Teresa wants to race trophy truck. So when we get our race team, that'll be.
Oh, dude,
you got 3 volunteer.
You got pit crew. You got 3 volunteer pit crews. You may not get out of the pit. You look.
You might want to double check your lug nuts too.
Yeah.
You may not get out of the pit, but we'll be there.
Yeah, we're not good.
Mid 400 finisher.
Nice. Yeah.
If you need somebody to like cut stuff out of your way, or maybe cut stuff up or demo, I'm your guy. Like, I'll come in there.
I can swing a hammer pretty well.
Yeah, I can swing a hammer. I got a righteous set of tools.
But can we go back to the Sarah Marshall comment that they got the Sarah, and you?
No,
that was the best. That was the best. Everybody is somebody's Sarah Marshall.
No, it wasn't.
Come on,
it was like,
man.
I don't know. Let's see in the chats. Let's see if anybody knows.
For those of you listening, I want you to sing
the inside of you song. I would have got that.
I want you to sing. I want you to send Matt@trailchasers.net an email if you got the reference and what it meant, so that he can understand it.
So that I can clown you on the podcast. Somebody actually sent me an email. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, you could log into your email. So
it's a good point.
Send
it to Cody.
So going back to you guys to kind of wrap it up. We've taken a big chunk of your night. I mean, so immediately, what's next? I know that now that the website is launched, I mean, you have like
tune in on Monday?
Yeah,
next Monday.
I guess. Yeah. So do you have plans for Monday? Are you involved, or are you doing like?
Where will you be on Monday?
Yes.
This Monday or next Monday?
This Monday.
The 13th.
The 13th.
The 13th.
Today's Monday.
So a
So
week from today.
Yeah, a week
So
from
next
today.
So a
Monday
week from today.
is the Bronco launch.
Right.
Yes.
So,
That's what we talked about. Do you have plans?
oh, where I'm gonna be? Oh no, the COVID thing.
Oh,
It's
so
just not
yeah,
fun.
so you can't
It's not cool, man.
you get yeah. So you'll be are you going to be watching it? Are you going to be watching it online like everybody else?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
That's is about it. Yes. There are some plans, but yeah, it's all it's this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So I know it's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, really?
They're
Like,
staring at their
dang.
Bronco right now.
Yeah, I
They're
would say
like,
when we're done, when we get off this,
Just turn the camera
I
around
want you
real
to
quick.
send me a shot of your Bronco in the shop, and I promise I won't share it with
Yeah.
anybody.
Just turn the camera on real quick.
I promise I won't
I wish
share.
we were that cool. So I think we can promote the Jay Leno one too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yes.
on July 12th, we're actually Jay Leno will be airing the episode of us working on his Bronco, on his 68
Yeah, the
Bronco.
build of
The
his.
one from SEMA.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
so
you
that
guys-
will happen. I think it's on Jay Leno's Garage, but it premieres on that Sunday right before.
Cool.
And that Bronco walking around SEMA. SEMA is where all the newest, the coolest, the latest, the greatest vehicles are. The best vehicle in SEMA was that 68 Bronco right in the middle of the
Isn't
of
it
the
so rad?
man. It's you guys, you have to check out the Jay Leno's Garage to see what they did to this thing because it's amazing. It's like the coolest vehicle I've ever seen. Like
Even those bumpers I got to tweak a little bit.
yeah, we talked about that on the episode. Some of the minor tweaks you made to the grill and the bumpers and
Oh, yeah.
and you put the what engine did you put in that?
Ha ha ha. Oh gosh,
It's the Predator motor.
5.2 liter.
Oh, the Voodoo out of a GT350?
760 horsepower GT 500
Yeah.
motor.
For Jay Leno to cruise around Hollywood.
Yeah.
Right?
That little Bronco is it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Sounds
dude.
so good.
The Bronco's going to explode at the intersection. It's going to take off so fast.
He
Oh.
likes sleepers, and so I love working on things like that because it's like, to me, like, you look at that vehicle and it even though it's a Bronco, like all the other 68 Broncos out there, it looks different. Like,
Yeah.
you can legitimately tell, like, there's something a little different about it, but I'm just not sure what those touches or details
Yeah.
are. And
Yeah.
that's the kind of stuff.
And then
we
and
like
then
to
when
do.
you're sitting there having the conversation and you point out the rounded ends on the bumper and the indentation versus outation. What's the opposite of an indentation?
French thin.
Concave and
Convex?
convex.
But no. Indentation, outdentation.
we say
bulge?
female or male, but
Are you talking about a bulge?
It's a bulge. There you go. The bulge. The grill bulge. We're gonna Jay Leno's bulge in his grill.
Oh, making headlines on Trailchasers. Jay Leno's bulge.
Tune in July 12th for Jay Leno's bulge. Sorry, Jay. Sorry.
He's never
Oh,
heard
you're not
this.
listening to this
so
show.
You're on a
Okay.
first name basis now with him?
What, if he's never going to listen to the show, yeah, I can call him whatever I want.
If we're talking about his bulge, you better hope.
The Canadian tuxedo, dude.
That's funny. Well, look, ladies, I tell you, you guys are so much fun every time we get to hang out. I am excited about some upcoming things that you've got going on that we may be able to participate in. The Baja Forge stuff, I think, is long overdue. If you ask most of us that have looked at these vehicles and wanted this, so I really think that's gonna hit the market really well. And continued success to you guys in doing what you're doing. I mean, I think that, even if you don't have milestones of success, whatever it is you're doing is working. So just keep going in that direction because it's turned out awesome. And we greatly appreciate you taking the time to come on the show and talk with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love it, and it really means a lot for us to, you guys to sit there and support us all the time. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and
Agreed.
anything we can do to help, pit crew, demolition crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need help drinking
And bring your
beers or
dog
something.
by too. Like we'll teach her how to weld and
Oh,
paint
I would
and
love
do some
that.
cool stuff.
I would love that. Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Can you teach him how to drink a beer? I mean, that would be something. That'd be impressive.
I can drink it. I'll just sleep afterwards. That's like. Actually,
Okay.
I don't even think I could drink
Even
it.
better.
I don't even know I can finish a whole beer by myself. I need my wife's help. So, all right, ladies, thank you so much for the time. You guys have a great night. Hang out for 1 second. We're going to end the live stream, and then we'll do some chatting afterwards. But I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you.
All right, we